Good morning, student. Now today we are going to start our 18th lecture of chapter number 2, that is units and measurement, and this is our last lecture of this chapter. With this our chapter number 2 has been completed. Now today I am going to be starting this lecture with the numerical portion of that topic which we have studied in our previous lecture, that is of rounding off. Okay, and I am going to be solve some of the example of it, and in that you have to be found the round of the following number as indicated. We have to be round off the following number, and in this series the first number is 18.35, and you have to be round off up to 3 digit. Second, 143.45, this you have to be round off up to 4 digit. Third one is about 189.67, you have to be round off up to 3 digit. Fourth one is 321.1355, and you have to be round off it's up to 5 digit. Fifth, 31.325 into 10 to the power minus 5, and you have to be round off it up to 4 digit. Sixth one, 101.55 into 10 to the power 6, and you have to be round off it up to 4 digit. Okay, now this is the question. You have to be round off these digits. Okay, now first you have to be round off, so it was 5. Okay, so it will be round off up to 3, it will be your 18.4. this is 5, but this is also be round off. Okay, but it will be remain same 143.4, because above before the 5 it have the which number beta, the odd number, it have the even number. Odd number has been raised with 1, even number will remain unchanged. Okay, it will be up to 3 digit only, so it will be more than 5, so it will be 190. This will up to 5 digit, so 3 to 1 as it is, and this is 5 and this is odd, so it will be 14. Up to 4 digit, then it will be 31.32 into 10 to the power minus 5, because this is the even number. Up to 4 digit, 101.6 10 to the power 6, because this one is your odd number. Clear? So this is how we can round off the values. Okay, and I hope that you are able to understand the concept of rounding off. Clear? Now further we are going to be solve the questions. Okay, next question is numerical, we can say is each side of a cube is measured to be 7.203 meter. What are the total surface area and the volume of the cube to appropriate significant figures? This is your next question. Now in this beta we have to be find the value up to the we have to what a total surface area and the volume of the cube we have to be found. So while solving the numerical, always remember the one thing that first of all, if any of the given values is there in the question, you have to be write it down first. So what is given in the question? The side of the cube has been given. So given is side of the cube and side of the cube is 7.203 meter. Now you know that the total surface area of the cube is 6 into side square. The formula is this only, so I am putting this value 6 into 7.203 square. The answer you have to be found out and you have to be make it round off up to 4 digit. Okay, and the answer which is coming up to 4 digit is in the form of the meter square. Okay, next you have to be find the volume, and you know the formula of the volume is side cube. So the value of side is 7.203, then cube. This also you have to be find by your own up to by rounding it off. You have to find this value up to 4 significant figure. Both the area and the volume you have to be calculate up to 4 significant figure, and the unit is meter cube. Clear? Okay, I hope that you are able to understand this. Moving ahead with the next question, and the next question is numerical 5.74 gram of a substance occupies 1.2 centimeter cube. Express its density keeping significant figures in view. Okay, you have to be kept in mind about the significant figure and you have to find the value of density. But before calculating the value of density, you have to be know about the formula of density. And what is the formula of density, beta? Mass upon volume. Because if you don't know the formula of density, then you are unable to solve this numerical. And the formula of density is mass upon volume. This is the mass in the gram and this is the volume in the centimeter cube. So mass is 5.74 and then volume is 1.2. Okay, when you are going to solve it out, you get the value 4.783 gram centimeter inverse cube, and approximate you have to find this value, then by round it off it will be get 4.8 gram per centimeter cube. And what was significant figure? So we have rounded off this value up to 2 significant figure. This also you have to be write it down. Clear? Okay, so I think you are understand the concept of this. Now I am just be giving you some of the question that you have to be solved, and this chapter has been completed. Okay, and you have to solve the question, and the question for your homework is the numerical, the first numerical which you have to be solved. Okay, and the question it is required to find the volume of a rectangular block. A vernier caliper is used to measure the length, width and height of the block. The measured values are found to be 1.37 centimeter, 4.11 centimeter and 2.56 centimeter respectively. Means this is the value of length, width and height. Okay, you have to be calculate correctly the volume of the block. You have to find the value of the volume of the block. This is based on the error. This is the value of length, and this is the width, and this is the height. And you know the formula of the volume, L into B into H. First you have to be calculate this, then you have to find the error, delta V upon V, delta L upon L, delta B upon B, delta H upon H, and all that have the same number of error. Okay, and the error is 0.01. What is the error? 0.01. So you have to find the value of delta V also. Clear? Okay, now moving toward with our next question, and the next question is a body of mass m hang at one end of the spring executes SHM. SHM is simple harmonic motion, means it's oscillating. Prove that the relation T is equals to 2 pi m upon k is incorrect where k is the force constant of the spring. Also derive the correct relation. Okay, so you have to be solve these two questions, beta. This question is based on the error, this was based on the dimension. Okay, clear? So in this one question, two types of a dimension application is used. Second number, checking the consistency of equation, and third number you have to be derive the equation. Okay, and this is about today's homework. You have to be solved it out. Okay, and from our next lecture we are going to start our third chapter. Okay, clear? So thank you, that's all for today.